we're gonna go over maybe 4 or 5 to 7 tips on the new Feybreak update. We got a lot of new pals. We're not gonna go over them though. We're gonna go over the tech. Number 1 is this chest. This is known as the item retrieval machine. Exactly what it says in the title. Okay, so what happens is that how this thing works is it will access all chests in your specific base that you plant this baby in. Okay, so all this stuff that I have in here, I can deposit and I can take out. This is not the same as the guild chest, which we will get over into the second part, or second tip. So these 5 chests all have specific categories to them, in addition to chests that I have downstairs and upstairs that are specific to their nature. So this has ammo, accessories, and PAL materials, blah blah blah. This has all of this stuff, right? This one has only skill fruits. This one has XP and accessories, right? And this one has my ammo and schematics and ingredients and whatever. So all of that is, believe it or not, obtained inside of here. I'm lagging, I'm sorry, but right here, this is it. 90,000 wheat. They have a slider for how much you want to withdraw. I wish it had like a number input thing, and this is the new ingots, by the way. We're making new ones. Stay tuned for the next videos on how to obtain that. And this right here is the ancient relic known as a guild chest. Literally exactly what it is. You have access to whatever you want to slot in. The pals will be able to slot into this. I think the pals will be able to deposit into this, but I don't think that they prioritize it. So there's that. Now if it's the only one in the game or in the base, then it might be a thing, but I don't see why you would ever want that to happen in the first place. To make this your only chest in the game, so I don't see why. But anyways, let's talk about how it works. So how the guild chest works is, number 1, unlocked at level 40. Lagging again. Unlocked at level 40 right here. A chest that can instantly send and receive items through subspace. You know, that's why it looks a little funky. The items include or inside shared across all bases where it is placed. Now, in order for this to work, you need to actually have access to being in a guild. Okay? So once you're in a guild, you're able to place down. Now, it's only allowed to put 1 per base. Only 1 per base. Got it? Good. Very cheap to make. Refined ingots plus PAL fragments and some ancient sieves. You know the drill with all that. And what I like to do is I put in some food. I put in some ores, whatever. I put in the things that I need now, which is the potato seeds and the carrot seeds, which are right here. I'm still looking for where to find the onion seeds, though. That's still that's still troubling. Might be from a different pal. I don't know. Maybe a pal that I haven't seen before or something. I don't know. I'm still looking. But yeah. So we're slowly building the arsenal into this, and then all my other bases that have this chest, a guild chest in it, will have access to exactly what is inside of this. So that's why it's very important to put these next to your PAL boxes. So let's say that, oh, you spawn in. Well, you want to go put in a specific item in here. You press R and it goes in, right? Good. Now let's get into number, was that number 1? No, that 1. Oh god, lag. 2, and then let's get into number 3. Okay, number 3, oh dear god, is the expeditions. So for all my expeditions, I have it at every single base. You can only put 1 expedition per base. Depending on the firepower that you have within your expedition will dictate how fast it goes. The best part about this is that you're able to obtain certain slabs that you weren't able to obtain before. So right here I did the highest one that I currently can do, which is the Sakurajima one. I need to beat several other things to access this, and the Sakurajima ones, believe it or not, hang on. Sakurajima one, if we look at the rewards on the right part of the screen, we have access to Xenoloord and Blasma, right? So I like to do auto-assign. The thing with auto-assign, the downside to auto-assign, okay, is that it will slot in random pals that you might not even think to put in. And this means that all of these pals for this allotted amount of time will be inaccessible, but they will automatically return after the expedition is done. So I slotted in, and what's a joy to watch is watching them all go in, and I think I chucked in like a good 30 pals or so. So I let that run for about 8 minutes. When it finishes, I come back, and then I access all of this jazz. It comes with some nice schematics sometimes, some food, which I really like, the cores, which is very much rare. I don't know how they even get the cores to begin with. And then, to easily continue on, I just slot this out, like so. But you can't slot in the schematics, apparently. I don't know why. It's weird, however it is. So yeah. And now I'm gonna go back downtown. Whee! They also made elevators. I don't really think that's necessary to talk about though. And then what I also like to do, like I said before, put the food in so that I go to my food base and I slot these guys in here. And then I take this out and put it into my actual food base, right? So I can just take this out, untab, drop it, and the pals will pick it up and bring it downstairs to the actual food box. So yeah, that is tip number 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go on to number 4 now. Okay, tip number 4 are the modules. Now the highest one, that's technically the best to equip, and it will go into your accessories without you having to unequip an accessories. It is the sniper module number 2. It is unlocked at the later stages of the game. I think it's this one actually. Is it this? Oh, I don't think it's this one. No, the best one is homing module. Yeah, I swear I have that one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you make the homing module in the sphere assembly line number 2. I've only really tampered with number 2, and oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Oh no, that's gonna take forever. But anyways, what the sniper one does, let me just showcase the sniper one. The sniper one makes it so that it goes extremely far, and apparently it increases the capture power as well, along with the other mods. Sniper mod is the exact same thing. There's a slider mod, and then there's a heavy mod, which the heavy one is kind of stupid. It's like you're chucking a bowling ball. The slider one is also kind of dumb, because watch, I'm gonna chuck this, and it curves it. But it curves it in a way where it plays towards your capabilities of angling that. Now let's say you're bad at geometry or baseball, or both. You're not gonna have luck with that. You're not even gonna enjoy it. So that's why I recommend having the sniper mod. And then when you have access to the homing mod, it'll be better. It'll be that much better. So for those of you who don't know, the item retrieval is level 49. It's kind of late game, so this is just about I'm not showcasing this on what you should be getting or going for early game or whatever. This is what you get at late game. It's all about late game here. Okay, tip number 5 is the medicine rack. So sick pals will come here to take the medicine. Be sure to keep it stocked. So the thing with that is I normally keep it right next to the medicine workbench, the electric one, the top notch one. Now there is another one that I haven't really tampered with. It is the advanced one. I don't really know what you can do with this, so we're gonna just take a gander. I hope that I can get my hex thing back. It's taken a while to get that. Oh my god. Okay, after 1,000 years it's finally done. So what it can make is mysterious mushroom juice. It seems to be able to make the same exact thing. Oh, it can make the revival. And the advanced recovery med, I think that's what it is. Yeah. This one cannot make the revival or the advanced, so please give me back my materials, thank you very much. Now, getting back into this, what I like to do I have enough materials? Yes, I do. I like to do this. Make the ingots, the horn and bone I buy from the merchant. My Lylene comes to do this, and then my transport pals transport it directly into here. And then sick pals will take from here, and they'll just heal themselves or something. It would be a lot cooler if like a pal had it, or if a pal was able to do that themselves, but it is what it is. Okay, next. Oh, and for the record, you find it in the infrastructure. Hello, lag, my old friend. Thank you very much. I like to also put this in a raid bench, or raid, as well. I grab some of this. Grab some of this. Actually, I don't have my raids going right now, so there's not really any point to this. But one of my bases must have some folks that are struggling. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be my legendary sphere base. I'm gonna deeply assume, and surprisingly they did not nerf. Okay, no one is in pain. That sucks. Surprisingly, they did not nerf the legendary sphere So let's keep going. After I showcase this, I just need to find a base that actually has someone who's injured, like these guys. So we're gonna put it like that. We're gonna put it right down here. Like so. Drop them down. And make it. Only thing you can put in is consumables. And now I'm gonna put that in. And now we're gonna just wait to see if they come. Because I actually have not tampered with this yet. Is that him? No. Is that him? Oh? That is him! Oh, and that's him too, so it does work. Oh, okay. What in the world is that? Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Okay, and along with the med bay that we just talked about, these are the alpha and beta wave generator things. What they do is they give you like that's not it. They give you more sanity, or I guess it decreases the rate of sanity at a slower rate, in addition to increasing work speed, which is great. Great. Okay, next. Oh wait, on the same note, we're gonna talk about the accumulator. So this is, I don't know why they call it an accumulator, but it accumulates electricity. So all the electricity that your pals generate, dude, these things are so loud. All the electricity that your pals generate will go directly into that as an overflow, which works out even better, because all, like, let's say your machines work at nighttime. It won't work if there's no electricity, but then you save electricity from it being pumped into there by your Orzerks. Number 7 is the pal pod. So pal pods are a little funky looking. They're in the infrastructures as well, and what they do, they're like a healing pod. So this is great for raids. They'll go into this pod, but the thing here is these things would get destroyed in raids, like Bella Noir raids, like the Xenolord raids, like the Plasma Ryu, you know, those type of raids. So there's an issue with that, but they will heal at a increased rate. So this is only necessary if you don't have your pals at a healing regen of like above like 2, because then it becomes kind of unbearable. Number 7. We're on 7? Or are we on 6? Let me hang on. Sorry, my bad. Number 7 is the skill fruit plantation. So this is weirdly found in the food section. This is a skill fruit orchard, and they work kind of strangely. Okay, so the gist here is you insert a fruit, they pop out a fruit. You set a fruit, and then once it grows, the pal harvests it. But it kind of disappears after that. I don't know if it's a little weird. So right here, I put 1 in. It takes 1 in the fruit as a tree. So I don't know if it gives me more fruits or just 1 fruit. But from what I've discovered is that it eats the fruit, the tree, I put 2 fruits in, okay? I get an additional fruit back, so I get 3 fruits back. If I put 2, I get 3. If I put 1, I get 2. So I don't know what the mechanic is. It kind of is weird. I didn't like actually watch how this works, but I put 1 in. This is the one before, and then I had 2 in there, which I then put in there. So let's see if we can actually have a better understanding of this upstairs. Okay, so here they all are. I believe I should be getting 3 fruits out of this actually per 1 tree. I didn't check this, but we're actually gonna take a look at actually I don't think I made a chest either. I thought I did, but I guess not. But yeah, so it how it works is the pals have to water it once you place it down, and then they water it, and then once they water it, it's in this growth phase. So this also has to do with Lulus. If you have a maxed out Lulu, pop this baby in, and boom, 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 you're good to go. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did put a nightmare bar on there for fruits, and then this one I have Dragon Burst. Yeah, that's right, because I'm going for maxed out, and then yeah. So that is it for that. I don't know if it produces 3. I think it only produces 1 or 2 from my knowledge, but you know, I could definitely be wrong. Correct me on that if I am wrong, please, and thank you. Okay, tip number 8 are the large refineries. So this means the big cannon right there. That dude, the cute little robot, not robot. And then these cooking ones. So there's one for cooking, which funnily has a reptile on top of it. And then there's one for pal metal ingots, refined ingots, charcoal. And the one that we all know and love, hexolite. Darn it. Plasteel also. I have one for plasteel, one for that, and I mean you could go for even more if you wanted to. Just stack them up for the ready. I don't know where all my pal. It just takes a while. Look at that, 6,000 workload. It takes a while for this thing to go up. So yeah, there's that. But once you're able to make the hexolite, then we're talking big upgrade stuff. Alright, so that was that one. Now we're gonna go into the food. Now I'm sorry that the lag is so unbearable. It is actually disgusting how laggy this is. I have to wait to stop moving for it to actually let go. So I think there's like 6 of them that are new. 6 recipes that are new. We got the French fries. We have some spring rolls. Sorry, stir fried veggies. We have gyoza from the rush ore. There's one new one for rush ore, which is this one. There's one new one for the gale claw, which is I think one of these. Oh, regardless, we have brancherry, we have French fries, which is really nice because the brancherry meat is in the mammoth, whatever meat thing is used for like potions, but also for high quality foods. This gives you 20% attack, and it gives you a fat chunk of nutrition. Because if we compare that to the elk Zydia one, this gives half, and then we compare it to the Mazzarina. This is no longer the most powerful. It is now the brancherry meat, and it only uses one. Now the only issue is onions. I cannot for the life of me find onions. I do have carrots and potatoes, but I can't find onions. And then the spring rolls, which is also a bit of a like a it kind of is like the attack form of the herb roasted lambo that gives defense, right? They're both kind of cheap to make and whatnot. Next is the Graytons. So these are just gives you the same thing as the Lambos, but for like I guess cheaper. It's like very organic, milk, potato, and flour. No like meats. I guess it's for vegetarian lovers. Minestrone, tomato sauce soup. Same thing, onions, and it increases work speed by I think 30%. I'm pretty sure it's 30%. That's like the default amount. It can't be 50 because 50 is like the Mazzarina cheeseburger, right? Next is the mammoth curry. Now this one's a big chunk. This is like the jade dish from Genshin, right? It costs the big daddy food, mammoth meat. Only one, thank goodness. And I love killing them. Oh no, I didn't say that. I love capturing them, then butchering them in the assembly line. And then there's Galeclaw Nikuyaga, I don't know. And it increases defense by 25%. So this is a big fat tankaroni right here. Galeclaw Niku and Mammoth Curry is great. Then there's the Mushroom Quiche. I think that's how you call it. Quiche? I don't know. That actually sounds like a not fun word to say. Regardless, it has a lot of components to it. Mushrooms and onions, which really makes it more of a reason to have a mushroom base. So like the base that I'm... Actually, not this one, but... if I were to restart the game again, I would make a mushroom dedicated base strictly for this food, and I just put a food base there. But right now my food that like ideal place is currently habitated, I don't know, by an actual base. So unfortunately that mushroom base ain't gonna happen, and I'm actually very sad because this gives you a lot of good stuff. It's an epic dish. I can stay fuller with decrease of sanity at a slower rate. By a significant amount, mind you. And the stir-fried veggies, same thing. Defense. Rush or gyoza. It's better than the bacon, I will say, because bacon requires 2 pork, while the gyoza only requires 1. And flour isn't hard to obtain. Mushroom is kind of a pain to get. But this just means that the brown cherry meats actually have some sort of value in addition to the mammoth meats. So yeah, that's the beauty of this one. Now, let's get into number 9. Is my game gonna let me play or what? Okay, so number 9 is known as the PAL Research Lab. It's actually very interesting. Where is it, you may ask? I don't even know. Let me, give me a second. I think it's here. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, as I thought, it's in the PAL section. And so what happens is, it's like a tech tree, or a skill tree, you know, in like the games where you progress, and you get new unlocks and whatnot. So right now, you do this for all of them. It takes about a lot of time. Okay, you may trust your pals to be able to do this and whatnot, but it's not gonna work. Anyways, PAL manuscripts are a necessity to being able to do this. What happens is you get these from like chests and expeditions and dungeons and stuff like that, bosses, whatever. You get them from that, and then you get to unlock all the stuff. But the only way to do this is if you have a pal that corresponds with the specific research subject right up here that you choose. So I choose mining. I'm gonna go for crude oil extraction speed 15%, which is a big chunk. This starts at 15, goes to 15 plus 30, so that's a good 60% crude oil extraction. Okay, and so I'm gonna do this, and what it uses is quartz, all this stuff. Okay, you can read, right? And then we go to the monitoring. You have to do this every single time. Monitoring stand, find the PAL research laboratory, and then just slide on a PAL. I would recommend nighttime, but I think, yeah, this one actually can work better. No, this one. I'll do this one, because this one's also not nighttime. It's a swan. So yeah. Now, one thing to note is a little tidbit on this is that swans are not the best in work speed anymore. There is now a new king of the work speed known as remarkable craftsmanship. So I believe at my current experience there is 7 of these rainbows, including Swift. Okay, so I don't know if there's any more, but from my personal experience there's only 7 of those rainbows, but we're not gonna get into that just yet. Okay, let's get into number 10. Okay, so number 10 is the pure quartz mine. The pure quartz mine is actually quite a necessity. You can make this from unlocking it. It's, I believe, level 50 in the tech tree. Right up here. What, did I pass it? Yeah, right here. Level 50 in the tech tree. Now, to get the pure quartz, I have 3 locations on my map, and I'll just say the coordinates right now. Coordinate number 1 is, I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. This should be it right here. Negative 212 and 248. And then, who are you? Clint? Why are all the new bosses, human bosses, named after C? The next one is negative 306 and positive 544. And then there's one behind the skill fruit tree. At coordinates negative 139 and positive 575. So you just need 100 of them to be able to make it. Obviously you should have all the other materials because this is just a mine, just like stone, just like coal, just like sulfur, ore, blah blah blah. It just requires the same exact stuff. And ooh, I have okay, so there's that. What was I talking about? Yeah, the quartz mine is a necessity because a lot of the new materials and new equipment require the circuit boards, right? Advanced sphere assembly line requires circuit boards. Now, would I ever actually recommend using this? Probably not. I don't know. I think you need this to be able to make the ultra or the hex spheres. Oh, my hell, Zephyr is having a freaking seizure. I am too with all this lag. What the? Alright, finally the mod is here. So now we can equip it. So it homes in on PALs, which is even better, but the thing here is that is, let's say a bunch of PALs are grouped, right? A bunch of PALs are grouped, sorry for this lag. A bunch of PALs are grouped, and then what happens is you don't have much space left in your PAL box, so you accidentally capture a PAL that you don't want to capture, and it gets tallied into here, so then you have to make more trips to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's the only downside to it, but I will say for security purposes, it provides a lot more security and reliability and just relief overall that you actually have managed to aim and catch that PAL that you have, you know, that you had your doubts in trying to capture and whatnot. Okay. And also, so for you guys who don't know about the loot, Right here we got some more Xeno fragments. Another core. More brown cherry, which is really hype. And all you do is just chuck them in. Auto assign, and it makes it the fastest one possible. And then the pals go back exactly where they initially came from, which is the best part, because I like to have my pals in specific locations and they don't change unless I move them. So now we can just deposit all this stuff in there. Boom, 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 boom. And we look here for the slab. And you see here we have 4 Xenos, 8 Bellinors, 12 Ryus. So this is what? This is 3 fruits, 2 fruits, 1 fruit. I don't know. I've never tried this one before, so I'm gonna see how difficult it is. But I'll do that after I take my nap or something. I don't know, man. I'm too tired. So that is 10 tips of the game thus far. You should know, okay, double check with yourself that you are able to make, well, technically you're supposed to, all guild chests, every single one of your bases, at least one. All of the expeditions at every single one of the bases, at least one, or at most one. At most one for each, which means at most one for the PAL expedition, and at most one for the research, and at most one for the guild. Alright. Now, I will actually showcase what this thing can do, how much storage you can have, because this is my first time ever having one of these as well. Shouldn't take that long to make. Wow, that's actually not bad. So, I believe the cargoes gave, I think, 42 or 70. I don't remember. But those are pretty darn cool. But would I actually use one over the cargoes? No, but aesthetically speaking, yes. What happened? Hello? Hello? Alright, something happened. Okay, so notable mentions are the PAL metal accessory. So they made pickaxes again. The PAL metal pickaxe, which does a bit of damage to these things. But the PAL metal hatchet does 1,000 damage on a tree. I'll see if I can get there without dying. So take a gander right here. We got the PAL metal axe. This is the PAL metal pickaxe. This thing does 1,000 damage to a freaking tree. That's like a good 10, 20, 30, 40, 80 times the previous damage. Actually insane. Wow. Alright guys, are you ready for the moment of truth? Not moment of truth, the biggest moment of all the updates. End game material. Large scale electric egg incubator. This totally negates having to go like this. One, and then you wait. What the front door? I can't even find where to find that, pal. Two, and then you gotta wait. But this? Woo! Woohoo! Uh-oh. I hope this does not make it. Okay. Oh god, please don't give them XP. Okay, so you know the drill. When it comes to me, whatever I breed, or yeah, whenever I breed, I always deposit my gunk here. Make sure I have all grappling guns. Do everything. Now let's grab the eggs and chuck them in there. Okay, I've never tried this, so I'm very curious on how this is. You guys are gonna experience it. No electricity. Okay, well. How do I? Oh. Oh, wow, and it tells you, indicates it. Oh my days. Okay, wait. My PAL box is full though. And then it shows you what you got. Oh, it doesn't show me my IVs. Hey, yo, it doesn't show me my IVs. What? No! 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 Okay, wait. Don't panic. I pick up the eggs, chuck in the guild chest, travel to the other one. No, that's stupid. See, I don't want them getting XP. Are they getting XP? I don't think they're getting any XP. Okay, so he's at 67 or 87. I'm gonna just try to do another batch. Okay, so they don't get XP. Good. Woo! Okay, he's eating up my spears, whatever. This is hype. Oh my god. You just go back and forth. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh, and you can view the details here. Wait, oh, F? Oh, I don't like that. Actually, this isn't that bad, because now I can look at the IVs. And I can look at the abilities. This shows how you can be extremely picky. Wait, what happened? Wait, I can't go back to viewing it. Aww, they screwed it up. Oh, whatever. My poor PAL box is so full. Anyways, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Jess. That is 10 tips plus a bonus. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. My name is Jess. Please like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. All about Feybreak. We got the advanced shield. Lightweight. This one looks cooler. Remember that Spy Kids episode or the movie with the guy? This literally looks like his gear. Am I wrong? I don't think so, but yeah. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. My name is Jess. Peace.